Cold open. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Spencer, welcome back to another wonderful, exciting episode of Wild. Let's have a taste of that sweet brew. Oh, that coffee tastes like dog shit. It's like the cheapest coffee I could get from Aldi. It's like $3 for a big jar. I'm normally not a coffee snob, as y'all would know. But damn, that tastes like hose piss. Horse piss, not hose piss. Anyway, good way to start the show. Already extremely crude. Hi, Mom. How is everyone doing? Happy Friday the 10th. Ooh, spooky number, huh? I'm joking. It's very nice to be here, though. Halloween has come and passed. Damn. Sorry, I'm just getting up my notes. I need to get all this through to my thingamajig. Halloween has come and passed. Surprisingly, a much bigger outcome this year. A ton of stuff. A bunch of things have happened. Pretty much all across Australia. Things actually went kind of balls to the walls, man. We had a variety of different trick-or-treaters in the rich areas, which I do not live in. So we had nobody show up at our street. But the people that I work with, some of them have mentioned that they had trick-or-treaters, which I think is great. Australia's catching up. I didn't get to, but the thing is, even if it is, there's probably two ways to have experienced Halloween in Australia. One would have been being a kid and, you know, dressing up, and you get to go in your little neighborhood and just see your homies and see your neighbors and, hi, Greg. Oh, hi, Emily. How are you? Good. Oh, kids dressed as a bumblebee. Hi, Jacob. That. Or you'd have gone out clubbing into the one street in Brisbane that has clubs. You would have dressed all skankily. And then if you were a guy, you would have dressed as something sexy, like the Joker. And you would have gone out, try to find your Harley Quinn. I never ended up watching the new Margot Robbie movie. I thought she was pretty good in Suicide Squad. I thought she was really good in Suicide Squad, actually. I mean, damn, dude, Margot Robbie is everywhere, isn't she? Let's have a look at what she's doing next. I thought that she was going to do the new Pirates of the Caribbean. Hey, y'all want to hear a joke? So, if you go into the Bahamas, then a steak and kidney pie will cost you $1.12. If you go into Jamaica, then a liver and onion pie will cost you $2.11. That, my friends, is the Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, I don't even know if any of those places are actually Caribbean. I don't even know what that means. Anyway. Alrighty, so let's see what she's been up to lately. Not planned, by the way. It's just off the top of my head. I just kind of thought to myself, she's the biggest female artist in the world right now. Well, she's the biggest female actress in the world right now. And, I mean, she just is, right? She started out, I mean, where was her first, big break? It must have been Wolf of Wall Street. Sorry, I've got a few things I want to show you all today. I got some good ones. I've had a very crazy week. I can't wait to tell you all about it. Okay, so most recently she was in Babylon. Apparently that sucked. She was in Asteroid City. Never heard of it. Barbie, of course. Let's look at some of the big ones. Suicide Squad, obviously. Birds of Prey. Was she in the new Suicide Squad? Oh, she was in the new one too. I mean, what was that about, right? Make a Suicide Squad. And then make a new one called The Suicide Squad. I wonder if it was directed by the same guy. Thank you. Thank you very much. I can't wait to show everybody. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She was in that. Bombshell. Oh, she was in Mary Queen of Scots. Peter Rabbit. I, Tonya. Now that was a really good movie. I wasn't expecting much just because it was like, oh, bro, why would I care about Tonya Harding? I'm not American. I don't know what any of that stuff's about, but damn, dude. Super interesting, right? Super interesting story. For those who don't know the story about Tonya Harding, the story to the general public is that there was this woman, figure skater, Tonya Harding, gifted young lady with a lot of troubles. Her parents abusive. She lived in this tough life. Her husband abusive. But the one thing she had, the one thing that she loved, figure skating. And throughout her life, she kept on succeeding and she kept on doing great. But as you can imagine, things go wrong and she doesn't hit the mark all the time. And she gets to the finals, like the Olympics or the qualifying Olympics, right? And she gets someone to bash her opponent's leg in with a metal pipe. Whoa. I mean, when I first heard that, I thought, geez, what a terrible human being. It's awful. But no. We must pause and we must reconnect what has just happened because it's not true. It's not what happened to her. She didn't do it. The story kind of delves into how this was effectively just a huge misunderstanding. It still happened, but this poor girl's life fell apart from this big misunderstanding. Oh, really, really good movie though. She was in The Legend of Tarzan as well. Of course, she plays Jane. Damn, Tarzan, bro. If I was Tarzan and I saw... Bro, could you imagine that? If that was just for a moment, it was real, right? Just think about it. You're a monkey man, okay? You start going through puberty, right? You're not sure what's happening to you because you're just surrounded by gorillas. Hey? But Auntie Moo Moo's starting to look nice. You're looking at her big gorilla breasts. And you're thinking, what's this? What's going on with my flesh arrow? When I look at Auntie Moo Moo, she's been doing her squats. I like those coconuts. Anyway, sorry. But you're Tarzan, right? You're going through puberty, going through all these things. And... all you see is gorillas. And then the next second, this big crash happens. And a human female shows up. And not even just a human female, but Margot Robbie. Bro, my balls would explode. I should probably take that out. But I'm not gonna. But you know what I mean? Just think about it. From a biological standpoint. So I'm not saying me, I'm saying Tarzan. Tarzan's balls would explode. I'll get into trouble for that joke eventually, somewhere down the track, I'm telling you. But it's funny. Anyhow, so she's been in that. Peter Rabbit. Oh, I didn't know she was in Peter Rabbit. Oh, she was the narrator and Flopsy. Oh, cool. Dude, she's making so much cash. So she's now producing a movie called Saltburn. Couldn't care less what that is. She was in a movie called Asteroid City. Whoa, dude. Big ensemble cast. Scarlett Johansson, Tom Hanks, Tilda Swinton, Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton, Adrian Brody, William Dafoe, Steve Carell. What is this? Metatextual plot simultaneously depicts the events of a junior stargazer convention in a retrofuturistic version of 1955 staged the play and as the creation of the play. I'm exiting that immediately because that looks boring. Bro, what kind of wacky tobacco you got to be smoking to write something like that? Anyway, let's get on with the show. We got a nice tight-packed one for you today. I got a lot of things to talk about. Let's talk about one of the most exciting things that has happened this week. 10 years in the making. Grand Theft Auto 6 has officially been announced. You got that right, ladies and gents. GTA 6 has been announced, and the very first trailer is dropping in December for the 25th anniversary of Rockstar. Now, I want to say I don't care. I want to say I'm not interested. But damn, dude. What an incredible moment that's going to be. I remember when GTA 5 was announced, I missed the hype. I saw the trailer and instantly I was just hooked. I don't know what it was about this trailer, but just, I mean, I'm sure that Rockstar employs like the most highest paid psychologist to really trigger your dopamine levels. And damn, dog, I was just so immersed. The trailer came out, the story trailer, gameplay trailer came out. That was even cooler. And then it was like a 6th or 7th month wait. And I kid you not, I remember sitting in English class in high school and staring out the window, just envisioning what I was going to do in this game. Envisioning taking a dirt bike, driving it down mountains, losing the dirt bike, parachuting and paragliding down. And then it was announced. I mean, then it was released and it just totally lived up to the hype. It was even better than I had hoped for. I could not get enough of it. It was amazing. I was 16 when it came out. Something like that. Probably 17. And you know how the hype's been around just wanting an announcement. You won't know this, right? Because I've been following it very closely. So unless you've been obsessing about it as much as I have, you wouldn't know about this. But the GTA community has been going insane. Begging for the smallest little glimpse of show me something. Which is really sad, okay? But heaven bless them, right? That they were doing this and going to these extents and just losing their minds over the fact that they hadn't heard anything from Rockstar Games. These accounts were popping up. These Twitter accounts were popping up that was speculating on all these leaks, trying to compile them and put them in chronological order to figure out when this game was going to come out, when the smallest release would happen. People were manually creating hyperlinks in like a browser, right? I'll explain. People would spend hours going www.rockstar.games.com/videos/GTAIV-trailer-XCY312-1080-4K trying to figure out what the developers would have most likely labeled the trailer as, so that just in case it's a public link, they can get access to it. Dude, there's never been as much hype for a game. It's crazy. It's fun to see, right? It is really fun to see. For some reason, it reminds me of like the Pokemon Go days when everybody was on the same track. But I bought into it. I bought into the hype really deeply. Okay, and I was hoping for a trailer, and I saw all these leaks come out, and it would be bullshit leaks. It would be something like a guy takes his phone, right, and he'd have a piece of paper that would have Grand Theft Auto 6 on the front, and he'd go, I shouldn't be filming this, and he'd turn the page, and he would just scroll past the text really quick. You can't read anything, and then he would go, there you go, and it would say October 26th. This was the day, October 26th, and it would show that, and he would put his phone, and then that video would come out. No proof, no credibility, nothing. But people would latch onto this, and there was this idea that the trailer for GTA 6 was going to land on October 26th. And I bought into it. I woke up in the middle of the night to scroll through Twitter and refresh and type in Rockstar Games to try and see if this was going to happen. And of course it didn't happen. It was so stupid. I would pretty much put my phone down and go, bro, you're 27. It's a video game. Relax. But when this game comes out, dude, I am totally taking a week off work. And I know that sounds insane, but people did that for Cyberpunk. Shame. You know, Cyberpunk kept on getting delayed. So there were people who would be freaking out because they would put in leave a month in advance so that it would get approved for when the game came out. And then it would get delayed. And they'd be like, what am I supposed to do now? I can't get that leave back. Anyway. Alrighty, so this is what happened. A few days ago, yesterday, Rockstar for the first time posted about Grand Theft Auto since the actual leak. I'd love to show you some gameplay footage of what that leak was, because I remember I was around when that happened, but it would get pulled down immediately. Rockstar is super pedantic about those sorts of things. Probably got somebody from Rockstar watching this. What's up, dude? Don't fuck up that game, yo. Just joking. They know what they're doing. They're smarty pantses. So Rockstar announced the following. They posted this tweet. A message from Rockstar Games. This wasn't it. Oh, God. Talk about I might have to jump on Twitter to read it. I'll just jump on Twitter to read it, because otherwise I'm going to be Googling stuff. Man, how cool would that have been if I just smoothed into it? I really thought that was the one. Anyways, I've got it in my recent searches anyhow. Here we go. Here it is. Next month marks the 25th anniversary of Rockstar Games. Thanks to the incredible support of our players worldwide, we have had the opportunity to create games we are truly passionate about. Without you, none of this would be possible. And we are so grateful to all of you for sharing this journey with us. In 1998, Rockstar Games was founded on the idea that video games could come to be as essential to culture as any other form of entertainment. And we hope that we have created games you love in our efforts to be part of that evolution. Totally written by ChatGPT, by the way. But here it goes. Here's the kicker. We are very excited to let you know that in early December, we will release the first trailer for the next Grand Theft Auto. We look forward to many more years of sharing these experiences with you all. Thank you, Sam Hauser. Now, who's Sam Hauser? I don't know. But anyway, how cool. Now, there's a bit of a theory around... So he's a video game producer. He's the co-founder and president of Rockstar Games. He looks like a caveman. Dude's a billionaire, though. So there's some ideas as to what's going to go on with this game, right? It's not just going to be the next GTA. Mark my words. You know why? Because these games look better, and they're bigger, and they're more immersive, and they take longer to play. But that equates to, it takes ages to make this shit. Do you not think that if possible, Rockstar Games would have released GTA 6 a long time ago if it was as easy as be in development for a year, push it out, let's make another $20 billion? No. It takes ages. It takes a lot of manpower and a lot of people. Because people expect a lot, right? Specifically from who is considered to be the most respected game development studio in the world, Rockstar Games. This is not just another entry into the Grand Theft Auto series and they'll drop it and they'll focus on something else. This is going to be the only Grand Theft Auto game that they work on for the next 10, 20 years. Hear me out. This game will serve as the hub. It'll serve as the base point for anything that they plan to release over the next 20 years in the Grand Theft Auto universe. DLCs, new stories, online stuff, additional characters, a brand new map. That is all going to be built around what they are going to be releasing next, so that they do not have to go through all of that work again. I don't even think it's going to be called Grand Theft Auto 6. I think it's just going to be called Grand Theft Auto. How cool would that be? Maybe, what other words could you use to signify that it's like the biggest? Grand Theft Auto Ultimate. Grand Theft Auto Mega. Grand Theft Auto Your Mother. Anyway, very exciting news. I'm excited to see what comes from that. Because I've recently been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and the immersion is just impeccable. It's such an amazing experience to be able to play those things. You know, like for the first time. I wish I could play GTA 5 for the first time again. So damn cool. Anyway, whatever, bro. Very exciting. We'll see how that goes. Alrighty. I want to tell you guys about something that happened to me this week, and I unfortunately know that the person who did this to me wanted me to talk about this. And I don't want to talk about this because he wants me to talk about this. I don't want to give him the satisfaction. But I do think that it's hilarious and it's incredibly annoying. So I thought, you know what? Share it with my homies. I'll share it with my homies, bro. I used to work with this guy called Gareth. He's great. I love Gareth. But Gareth had an obsession with crypto. He's the guy that actually got me into everything. I won a competition for him. Well, I won a competition of whatever he does. He hosts, I don't know, he does this Discord thing where they do crypto advice. And he would always say, he'd be like, just follow what we do and you'll make tons of money. And I never made any money. For some reason, it was like, whatever they said to do, it would always go the opposite way. I don't know, maybe I was doing it wrong, Gareth, I don't know. But he always used to go for breakfast with his friends. And I would get invited, well, people from that same group, and they would all go and talk about cryptocurrency. And then I wouldn't go, unfortunately. And then he would send me a message the next day, and he would go, "You missed Crypto Bricky, bro. Crypto Bricky." And I just thought that was so funny. But what a good human being. He had a heart attack. I probably shouldn't be telling people this, but yeah, bless him. He had a heart attack. Crazy thing as well, right? Fittest dude you'll ever see. Fittest guy. I remember first meeting him, and I was like, bro, he's so well built. Check you out. He had abs. You know? He had the sort of abs that you could punch and you'd break your fingers. So when I worked with him, get this, healthiest dude in the universe. He would have the same meal every day, tuna and rice and salad. He would have that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Once a month, as far as I know, once a month, him and his girlfriend would get a pizza. They'd each get a pizza from Domino's. Besides that, they'd eat healthy. And it showed. Dude, this guy never did anything. He never drank alcohol. He never smoked anything. He didn't do anything bad. But he was built like an Olympian. He was really, really well built. And then one day he leaves, and he just doesn't come in for work the next day. And one of my colleagues, a lovely gentleman by the name of Dan, he goes, "Gareth had a heart attack yesterday." I thought he was joking. He's like, "I'm not joking. Gareth went for a run," and we're trying to get all the information. It turns out Gareth went for a run. This is pretty much what happened. And he had a heart attack. He died for minutes. It totally scared the hell out of me because he is still alive, sorry. He is the sweetest dude and the fittest guy. And doctors still to this day don't know what gave him a heart attack. Maybe it's that Bruce Lee thing, you know? You treat your body too good. You know, maybe he had a hit of a vape before he started running. And his heart was like, "What is this? Oh, I'm not used to this. I'm used to creatine." And he was in hospital for a really long time. Poor dude. But he's okay now. And I'm really glad he's okay. But I remember when I saw him again, I was like, bro, just go get a pack of cigarettes, dude. Go get a pack of cigarettes, smoke them all right now. You know? Make those lungs work a little bit. Your body's getting lazy, bro. Just keep on giving them what they want. Give them shit they gotta fight against. That's what I do. That's why I'm gonna live forever. Or I'm gonna live long enough until they can take my brain out and put it in a fucking robot. Anyway, Liam, you want the story? I'll tell y'all the story. Because I know he's listening too. You bastard. My band is back together. We've got a bunch of gigs booked, which I'm very excited about. I love this band. It keeps me going. And we rehearse. We rehearse once to twice a week now at a lovely place, a beautiful studio. A few days ago, last week Sunday, we decided that we're going to be meeting at the studio at 6 p.m. for practice. At about 4, my guitarist, a gentleman called Elliot, says, "Hey, let's go for coffee. Let's meet for coffee before we go." So I'm pretty much at home. I was probably in my PJs. It's Sunday. I've brushed my teeth, but I'm chilling. So I clean up as much as I can, get my gear ready, have a shower, do my hair, brush my teeth again because you feel more fresh. And it gets to 20 to 5. So an hour and 20 minutes until I have to be there. And I go, "Hey, where are you guys?" And Liam sends a message and he goes, we're at Massimo Coffee. And he sends me this address. And I go, okay. And I look at this address, and it's far. It's far away, right? It's about half an hour's drive if you don't take the toll roads, or a 15-minute drive when you do take the toll roads. So I'm getting ready, and they're both there, and they're asking me, hey, where are you, dude? So I feel guilty, right? And I go, okay, I don't know what we're doing there, though. But I know that Liam lives on that side of the city, so I'm thinking maybe he just wanted to go there. You know, and the both of them always complain about how, you know, I moan because this is too far or that's too far, which it always is, right? We live far away from each other. And then I was sat there and I was thinking, I should just do it, right? Just show them that I'm invested. They're my boys. I'll just go. And I get in the car and I start driving, and it's like a half an hour trip. And I start thinking to myself, bro, I can't only arrive there in half an hour. Like, they're sat there waiting for me. So I go, I'm just going to take the toll roads. Now, the toll roads in Brisbane, very expensive. Very expensive, okay? It's $7 to $8 once you go in. You could literally go in and then out the next spot, which is a 1 kilometer drive, $8. Thank you so much. That shit adds up. You got to come back the same way. And I'm driving. I'm feeling pretty good. Gonna see my boys. I'm like, you know what? I don't mind paying a little bit extra for the toll roads if I'm gonna be there. And because these toll roads are underground, it's covered by this thick, thick concrete, which makes signal underneath there impossible. So I'm trying to figure these things out, and it just says things like R34, turn left in 200 meters or 2 kilometers. And I'm driving and I'm seeing all these turnoffs, and I'm going, bro, but that doesn't look like how it should on the map. And I'm driving, and eventually I've been driving for a long time, and there's just no line on my GPS. And the whole thing's just frozen. I'm like, this is so weird. So I'm like, I'm just going to take the turnoff. I'm probably at the right one anyway. I take the turnoff. Boop. My GPS comes on. Completely resets. And it goes, hi, Sheldon. You are now 41 minutes away from your destination. I am so far past the area that I should have gone. I end up on the far other side of Brisbane City. And I am just shocked. I am like, what am I going to do now? I'm so far away. I turn around. It's going to take me straight back there. Going to have to go through the tolls again. And I get so angry. But I just think to myself, this is my fault. So I call them. And obviously their first reaction is, where are you, dude? What are you doing? We're here. We're waiting for you. And I go, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I have to like hold in my rage. I had to have like 7 nicotine mints just to calm myself down. Because it's like, I understand why they're upset. Because I did make a mistake. But I didn't do it on purpose. Right? So just have some empathy for me. You fucking bastard. But I'm just like, it's all right, bro. I'm going to be there soon. I swear. I'm shaking, and I'm so angry. And eventually, I turn around in some no-name street, don't even know where I am, never been here before. Turn around, I got to take the same tolls back. Boof, that's another $8. But it's all good. I'm driving. I'm trying to text them to just be like, hey guys, just wait for me. But eventually, it gets too late. We've got practice at 6. It's like 5:30 at this point, right? They still have to drive back. And I called them. I'm like, dude, please, I've gone all this way to come to this cafe, right? This practice studio is 12 minutes from my house, if that. I've come all this way so we can have a coffee and all that stuff together. And they go, well, this place is closing. And I go, okay, cool. Just wait there for me and get me a coffee. And they go, oh, fine. So eventually, I've been driving for how long? 25 minutes there, 40 minutes back, right? It's like 15 minutes to 6. And I'm just so unbelievably worked up, but this place closes at 6. It's all good. They've waited for me. It's fine. I'm going to go in, even if I just sit down for 5 minutes. I'll see my boys, have a coffee, neck it down, and we'll get going. And eventually I get to this area where this address is and the cafe is. And it's this tiny ass, like super narrow, artsy area of Brisbane, right? The roads are like sidewalks, super, super small. It's not 2 lanes, it's like 1 lane, right? It's just enough for 2 lanes, but you got cars parked. So you gotta like, wait. And they're right at the bottom. It's like 1 way. So I'm so worked up, and I'm driving down, and I see the place. I'm like, okay, there it is. It's all good. End trip, parking right up front. I'm like, sick. I park, bloop, and I sit down. I can silence myself for about 25 seconds. I grab my phone and I turn my car off, lock it up, and I go inside. Hi, excuse me. Do you have another section? Because there's like 1 couple here. But I'm looking for some. Do you have more space at the back? And they go, no, we're totally shut at the back. We're closing in like 10 minutes. Do you want a coffee? And I go, oh, no, it's all right. I call my guitarist. I go, hey, Elliot. Hey, bro, I'm outside. And he goes, yeah, so are we. I'm like, okay. Where? Are you outside by the movie theater? Are you outside by the grocery store? By the library? And he goes, no, we're standing right outside the coffee shop. And I go, which one, bro? And he goes, the one on James Street. And I go, oh, because I've just been sent the address for the one that's on the other side of the city, bro. And he goes, oh, no. And I hear Liam sniggering at the back. He's in Balimba, bro. And at that moment, I wanted to just sort of like capsize into myself out of unbelievable anger. And I just wanted to like destroy, right? If there was like an old lady walking past, I would have unfortunately attacked her, right? But there wasn't. And I was just like, so you're telling me that I took the airport tolls to get to this cafe, to hurry up and be here with you guys, took the wrong turn, ended up in the wrong spot, drove through the tolls twice to come back, drove through this narrow town, pulled up, and it's the wrong cafe, bro? And he goes, yeah. Oh, just thinking about it's just getting me worked up again. And I was livid. And we all just decided, okay, well, Sheldon, we'll just meet you at the rehearsal studio, bro. I could have just gone. And then I was just in the worst mood. I was driving back, and I think I was angry at first, but then I was just broken. Really, I was just a broken man, eventually. I was driving through these narrow streets, and I get to this one where it's like super narrow. It's like one long line. There's about 6 cars there, 4 cars here. And I'm driving, and I don't think it was a one-way, right? Because there were some cars going that way, some cars going this way. And there was one open spot. And as I'm driving, this old man comes around this way. And I pull in, and I'm like, oh, I'll just let him pass. I pull in, and I'm just sat there waiting like this. I'm looking at the car, and my window is closed. I can open that way. And he just goes, as he drives past, he goes, what the fuck are you doing? And instead of saying anything, I just watched him. I couldn't be bothered. I was such a broken man. And then drove back, got back on the same highway, had to take the tolls again. And I missed the turnoff again. Coming back, signal cuts out, because I never come from that way, right? I'm not used to that way. Coming from that side to this side, in terms of going there, I always come this way. So I miss my turnoff again. I have to go back around to another spot, take the tolls once more the way that I came, the way that I live, and then just get off. And at that point, it was like 6:15. Hour and 35 minutes of just nightmare. In that time, the little service your car light came on. Oh, it's just the worst. And then we still had a whole 5-hour practice session ahead of us. Damn, Doug. So broken. And I got my toll fees as well. $46. $46 just that cost me. And then, you know, I got, Elliot, can you get me a coffee? Do you know what this fucking dude gets me? He gets me the smallest coffee they sell. Probably worth like $3. I didn't say anything at that time, but I just looked at it and I was like, if anybody ever asks me to get them a coffee, I'll get them the biggest one, just to show them that I'm not the cheapest bastard in the world. But thank you, Elliot. I do appreciate it. Oh. Does make for a good story though, doesn't it? Just a lot to get your head around. Anyway, I thought that was pretty good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at some funny shit. Let's have a look at some stuff that I would like to share with you all. Now, I don't know if this will become a regular portion. I probably won't. I don't know. But these are things that I found over the last 2 weeks. Obviously, I gave you a lot to chew on when it came to the Halloween special, right? I wanted to let that fragment. I wanted to let that marinate, you know, ferment. I've taken some time to just get some fun stuff. So I'll tell you what, let's have a bit of a look at these bad boys. I don't know if anybody's going to find any of this stuff funny, man, but I thought that these were really good. So I thought, hey, let's have a bit of a peek, huh? Let's have a bit of a look at what we're working with, eh? Alrighty. I don't know where to start either. Let's just go from top to bottom. Oh yeah, this is what Liam actually coincidentally sent to me. I thought it was so good. Oh man, I'll have to make this smaller. It's got to fit in this thing. Meatball. Check this out. So for some context, this guy's just in France and he's just filming. He happens to be filming Jay-Z.
No video.
Okay.
Who is he? Meatball.
Who is he? Dude, what a spectacle. Who is he? Who are you? Meatball. Oh, dude, okay. This is so disgusting. I just had to share this. This is just like a meat vendor. And he's just busy cooking. Bro, you gotta see this. There's no explanation needed. See what he's got there? That's a piece of meat, by the way. A toenail, dude. Oh, that is so vile. And it's pretty normal, man. I've seen some of those meat vendors. They don't care about things like that. Ugh, I don't know if I could do it. I really don't know if I could do it. I think there's some places in the world that I'd be very apprehensive to travel to just because I'm a big old baby. But those sorts of things. I mean, to be honest, that's not even being a baby. That's just fucking revolting, right? Cutting up a piece of meat with your toenail, bro. Don't do that. Ah. And it goes through so smooth too. I wonder how he came up with that. I wonder where that sort of popped up. You know, he was just sort of, I mean, how? How? Sort of just like sat around going, man, I fucking hate this cutting thing, bro. I've got a toenail. No way. What's this? Oh, this is good. It's a little bit of a longer one. I'm going to play it through anyway. I really love this. That bark, bro.
Round one.
That's my favorite part. Ha! I love that. I love that. Dude, that bark is really messing with me, man. Okay, we got one more video and then 2 photos. Oh, this one's amazing. Oh, I can't wait to show you guys this one. Hello. Walter. Are you coming on, bro? Okay. Context. They're at a golf course, and this guy is just messing with them, right? They want to go next, but he's taking his time, and he just freaks out.
Walter? Oh, here we go.
You see that? Dr. Doodle's been to heaven, bitch, and you want to test God? You fucking come get it. Shit stank.
Shit stank!
You think I'm mentally ill?
You think I'm mentally ill? Oh, it's just so good. I just love the shirt ripoff.
Walter? Oh, here we go.
You see that?
I wish I could be that brave on my body, bro. You see that? Oh, when I was 7, I was at school, and I don't know, some kid was fucking messing with my Hot Wheels and my Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something, bro. And I was like 7, dude, and this like older kid was trying to mess with me, and instead of standing up for myself like a normal kid, I stood there and I went, ugh, ugh, ugh. And somebody goes, "Watch out, he's gonna go Super Saiyan." Which I thought was pretty funny. These are 2 photos. What's this? Oh yeah, it's this guy. I thought this was so stupid, but it was so sad. Daniel, 24. I'm an up-and-coming singer and songwriter. I like to share my highs and lows online in my cross-country walks and travels. Join me on my adventure. Shame, dude. If that's not like the saddest guy, you just want to kind of like wrap him up, dude. Just wrap him up and just like hold him for a while. Just ask him, what's wrong, bro? Break it down with me, dude. Break it down. What else we got? Women who spent $200K on a Tokyo gigolo in 6 months and then he discarded her gets stabbed by woman. She screams, "Die, asshole, you destroyed my life." Oh yeah, I actually wanted to read a little bit about that. Let's see what that's all about. Tokyo! It's a big thing, man. I'd actually love to do a real in-depth piece about what dating culture is like in Japan, because it's really different, Apparently things like casual sex, super no-no. Guys never approach women. Prostitution isn't considered cheating. Bunch of things. Ooh. Let's see. Hold on, I want to see if I can show this first. I'll just announce it. I'm on a Gigolo Tokyo. Oh, I have to show you. I have to show you this. Okay. So apparently, it's kind of hard for some women to meet the man. So what do? Bro, Tokyo, you can straight up hire a guy. Okay. Ooh! Check out some of these bad boys. So this is a website called callboys.net. And these are guys that specialize just in Tokyo. Japan's capital, melting pot of cultures. Not really. Japan is incredibly genetically pure. That's the way to put it. You know what I mean. Oh wait, no, this is not. Look, distance under 200 kilometers, distance over 200. These are just fellas, bro. These are just fellas. Zurich, Leo. Julian. Bro, Julian can get it. I can see why he's a fucking gigolo. This dude's got text over half his face, man. Why would I want to go on a date with him? Whoa, that guy's got handcuffs. That's how you know he's serious. Does he have a voice note? Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh! Voice intro. Oh, bro, yes, please. Please play. Please play.
Hallo, mein Name ist Steven und du bist sicher nicht ohne Grund auf meinem Profil gelandet. Wie du hier lesen kannst, geht es bei mir um eine sehr spezielle Art der Erotik.
Das ist Rotikas!
BDSM ein. Ich bin weit gereist und schreibe im richtigen Leben als Autor oder Ghostwriter Bücher. Und ja, ich kann auch nett sein.
Und ja, ich kann noch nett sein. You got my vote, Steven. Steven is steaming. And bro, he shows these handcuffs. Bro, he's a granddad. Shows these handcuffs like, I will handcuff you, man. I will handcuff the shit out of you. 500 pounds. 500 euros. That's mad, bro. Nobody would pay anything like that for me. People would pay for me to leave. Who else we got? We got Mr. Abs. We got just a generic guy that works in an office. We got a dude that paints but can't sell anything. We've got a dentist. A guy who lives by the beach. We've got the dude from Star Wars. We've got a photographer. We've got a man that likes his wine. Ladies, that's how you know that he'll treat you right. Oh, look at this. We've got a musician. Ew, bro. We got Mr. Mini Abs. Mr. Mini Bowdy. Young dude, looks like me, except he's better looking. And then we got Baldy. That's crazy. All black and white photos too. Load of bullshit. Anyways, what I'll do, I actually think it'll be worthwhile to make a bit more of an in-depth video. I'll do some research as to the full breakdown of Japanese dating. That'll come next week. Alrighty, homies. I still got a bunch of things to talk about, but I'm going to love you and leave you. I think that we've done enough. It's been really fun. I want to thank you all for taking the time to spend another evening with your boy. I want you all to know something from the bottom of my heart. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry right now. I know it doesn't look like it, but I've been going to gym. I'm so hungry. So I'll see you later.